As New York lawmakers return to work, some say state mandates are one of the biggest factors keeping costs up. This includes climate goals. At the start of the year, the Advanced Clean Truck Rule went into effect. Tom Eschen reports it's something the trucking industry says will cost them and you.
Michael Monroe, Town of Wilton Highway Superintendent, says because they needed another plow, it was easier to go to Canada, since manufacturers in New York need to start selling a percentage of EV heavy-duty trucks or they'll be penalized.
For in the year or 2 years or 3 years, residents are going to realize, wait a minute, why is my road taking so long to get plowed? Why don't they have the equipment out to do it? Why is prices at the store through the roof?
In October, there was a push to delay the implementation. The DEC did carve out a 2-year window where municipalities can purchase diesel snowplows, but that doesn't include private contractors.
So I can give an example of one of our dealerships. They've already anticipated, because of this rule, they're out just through the second quarter of 2025. They're out about $500 million in revenue. Just because of the fact that they haven't been able to get those trucks to sell.
Another layer to this conversation is the charging infrastructure. As we've been told, it doesn't exist right now for these types of vehicles. Imagine this room with all of these heavy trucks having to be charged through electricity, the strain that would have on the grid.
We would love for New York to pull back on this rule and then focus on those areas where electrification currently does make sense.
The DEC says these regulations apply to manufacturers only and that they provided a long compliance timeline from their perspective from 2021 until now, adding that any delays in the program would set back the compliance timeline and make it more costly. But Mike Monroe says they can't comply with technology that doesn't exist.
There are no truck manufacturers that make an electric truck that would have the hydraulic capabilities of flowing 25 gallons a minute to run our dump body, to provide a flight chain, to run salt, to put the product down on the road, to treat the road, and to lift our plow and wing up.
The industry hopes lawmakers can make changes as session sets in. Reporting from Wilton, Tom Eschen, CBS 6 News.
Well, our previous coverage of the EV truck mandate highlighted this week in a special broadcast. You can watch Charging Ahead, New York's EV Future online at CBS6Albany.com and on our YouTube channel.